Hello and welcome back to another stream. I hope everyone's doing well this Saturday, the 29th of March. I hope everyone's having a good day. And yeah, we've got a bit of a stream today. We've got a bit of a special one. So essentially what we've got a bit of a collaboration with our partner in the Immerse game pack with Embody. And we're going to be talking about that in a moment. But how is everyone today? I hope you're all good. Hey, Milton. Good morning, good afternoon, good time zone, wherever people are around the world. How was the MSQ? The MSQ was a lot of fun yesterday. We had a lot of fun. Hey, Patrick. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Good morning, Justin. How are we all doing today? So today's stream, as you can see, we're celebrating the Staying Alive Stream Fest, which essentially a select few streamers have partnered up with the Immerse game pack, which is Embody, which is a company that's dedicated to bring new ways of playing your video games to your ears, basically. So let's have a brief talk about this then before we get started with things. So Embody offers spatial audio. So it's actually an official add-on that was developed for Final Fantasy XIV. You might have seen this before. Essentially, Creative Unit 3 and obviously Square Enix and Embody have been working together to try and bring sound to the forefront of a gaming experience. You might see that the Immerse game packs are for other games as well. But with the Final Fantasy XIV one, they spent several months and multiple years essentially planning and trying to organize this stuff. It's constantly being updated to try and give you a better audio experience. So more often than not, a patch will come out, for example, with 7.2, and the patch looks absolutely beautiful, right? The visuals are on point, animations are on point, lighting, everything, right? As we've seen with Dawn Trail's graphical updates, with Dawn Trail's attention to character remaking, right, bringing up the texture quality across the board, things like that. One of the things that gets left behind in a lot of games, though, including Final Fantasy XIV, up to this point, was its sound. Now, Masayoshi Soken and the entire sound director suite, essentially, at Creative Unit 3, do a fantastic job. Some of my favorite music in any video game is probably from Final Fantasy XIV. Like, they're such bops. Even the music you hear in the background from the previous raid series, which is actually as part of a mount that you can get as well. So you get rewarded for doing things, and the music is always something you come back to that you can bop along to. Every expansion has its own theme. So one of the things you can do with this pack is essentially offer like 3D sound beyond what you would normally get with surround sound. So it's like 360-degree soundscapes, essentially. It's like spatial audio. It uses like a very powerful algorithm, an AI, to create these experiences. It's hard to explain. The best way to show it off, though, would be to go into the game and enable it and let you be the judge. The thing is, though, when you customize your own game pack, you scan your own ears, if that makes sense. You use a phone app, and the AI will create a profile based on your head, which is crazy to think of. So what might sound really good for me might not sound good for you. You might not even tell a difference in a moment when we get into the game. If I'm not being stood on in the video game, we'll tab to it. Hopefully, we can sort that out. There we go. Cool. So if we tab to the game, I've had this set up, and effectively, if we go into the sounds menu, put all these bits back on, and we enable this. Right. Immediately, I can tell a difference. Hold on, let's turn it off again. And then on again. I don't know if you can tell a difference. I'm not sure if you can. Maybe the music's too loud for this. Maybe we cut back on the music for a moment. Put the ambience all the way up. I can certainly tell a difference. So this is a great example being in the Shroud, right? Directional audio. That's essentially what you're listening for. So normally when the soundscape is quite muddled, let's turn the music all the way off for a second. This gives you a better idea. Normally the audio is like quite muddled. When I went to university, I studied sound design, broadcasting, and soundscapes essentially. And it's incredibly rich, the layering, even from in a Realm Reborn area like this. But you'll notice as I pan around, the audio is coming from different places, and you can almost picture where those places are. At least I can, because it's set up for my ears, right? I don't know what Fran is doing. She's kind of annoying me right now, quite honestly. Walking around. But even the footsteps. So you've got your spatial awareness of where things are. So this applies to fights as well, such as raid fights. So there are many occasions in 14 when you rely on sound cues. And it's amazing to me to think that that's going to be enhanced even further. Like, I don't rely all the time on visual clues, like they help. But more often than not, if something is happening in the left of my ear, I will go, oh, right, there's a mechanic there, before I see it, right? It's really interesting, isn't it? Really interesting. But anyway, you don't have to take my word for it. You can be in with a chance of getting 3 of these game packs today, as well as some additional prizes. So let's talk about that. You'll find pinned in Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you'll have to come over to Twitch, unfortunately. I do apologize. This is not a YouTube competition or contest or whatever. Raffle, we should call it, right? And effectively, you can click the link and you can predict how many times in total my character will reach its demise in the total of Cruiserweight. That's what they wanted to do. That's what the Staying Alive, you know, pun intended with the disco theme music, right? How many times I will die effectively by the end of it. So at any point from now till the end when we draw this, you have a chance to win those game packs. There's also special prizes though. If we go over here, so your first prize will get the game pack as well as one of these mouse pads. I'm not sure if it's exactly this one. I don't know if you get to choose, but that's something that's worth $35 as well as the game pack. The second prize is the Azem Crystal, which as you can see is sold out. So you'll get one of those as well as the game pack. And then the third prize is the game pack on its own, so you can try this out. There's also a 30-day free trial on it. But yeah, when Embody approached me, I was like, I'm interested. And then when I downloaded it and tried it, I was like, wow, this is actually quite an interesting concept. Especially with my own studies in the past. It's, yeah. And obviously you can watch the stuff about Square Enix and Masayoshi Soken, his passion of music production and audio production, essentially, and how this basically enhances it. They've got their own little video where you can preview what it sounds like. I'm quite happy with this. I'm quite interested. So we're going to see what the actual raid series sounds like and see if it really does give any advantages or not, or if I go to die. I'm probably going to die horribly. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in to the Cruiserweight tier. We're going to go unlock it, do the story as we normally do, keep the Embody pack turned on, and see how it goes. But I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. So if you do want to take part in that, it is pinned currently in our Twitch chat, and also you can follow the link to go and just submit some stuff, and we will be drawing it live a bit later when we've finished. But it's a good thing to tie into us covering the raid series anyway, I thought. So there we go. There we go. Let me just check a couple of bits. Okay. And we'll get cracking. But yeah, if people want to enter on that, you totally can. Some interesting prizes and things. Such a good raid tier, you're in for a treat. I cannot wait. So let's get cracking then. Let's go over to Solution 9, put the music back on, and dive in. Hey 8-Bit Winter, how you doing? In my opinion, does the MSQ miss something? Length. Hey, Close. How you doing? Welcome on in. Okay. Zaredia. It's Souls Under Siege, right? I'm pretty sure that is. Why did I teleport to the wrong place? You love my videos, first time catching you live? Welcome on in. If you want to be in with a chance of getting some cool prizes today, courtesy of Embody with the Immerse Game Pack, feel free to click that link and tell me how many times am I going to die in the Cruiserweight? And then we'll pick, let's say like, I don't know, let's say 20 people pick the same exact amount. We'll just randomly roll that on a wheel. Use a random picker. I think that's what we'll do. So feel free to be as harsh or as kind as you like. But yeah, I have no idea about this raid tier. I have not seen it. I have not experienced it. I have not watched anything. So this will either go really smoothly or really bad. And I'll let you be the one to guess that. Can't wait for the pure chaos. Can't be that bad, right? If no one guesses the closest wins? That's right, yes. So like, for example, if I die 300 times, but the number that anybody possibly guesses is 100, this is an exaggeration, then obviously it would be the person who guessed the closest to that. So the 100 would win, etc. Okay. Have fun with the new raids. I like the new fights. Nice. I've been dying to see the storyline because this is, in my opinion, been more enjoyable than the MSQ. So we'll see if it continues that way. No idea. Souls Under Siege. Yana's face lights up at the sight of you. Hey Meoni, you're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Meoni and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about psychonecrosis. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned. Alright. This tier is something else in a good way. Ooh. I wonder if we're going to have NPC recreations that I want to do of some of the characters. Are they that good? I don't know. We shall find out, I guess. Has this place changed slightly? I don't know. I don't remember the target dummies, weirdly enough. I've been in here multiple times, but... Alright, well. Meoni! It's good to see you, Meoni. As you may have heard, we've managed to dig up a lead regarding psychonecrosis. Alright, go on in. Lay it on. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It is a rather complicated affair after all. You had barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister Utrope challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure psychonecrosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as Arcadian fighters. We learned from Utrope that the immortalized, who were thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease. Since that revelation, we've looked for alternate ways to cure psychonecrosis, and we finally have some news to share. It's all thanks to Meoni. Like Utrope, she has a sense for electrope technology. She's learned to do all sorts of things, from tinkering on her own. Oh, Yana, don't give her the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I had attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for information on souls, you see. Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, scolding me to never again do something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Origenics. The data was quite difficult to pass, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, that the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. Well, this brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose our other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. It might be risky to alert them though, right? They could go crazy. They could not accept the truth. That's what this town does best. Yes, very. That's why we came to you before taking action. As Meton warned us, the President doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those who've yet to fight and caused their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire by becoming Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in the repository, but we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested. As they're barred from fighting for a time, it wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including in a match against you. I'm good, Ancient Monica. How you doing? All you could say is that the devs cooked so hard with this tier. Can't wait. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to Utrope, it feels nothing less than personal. To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her Honeybee Lovely. Nice. One of my favorites. She's busy as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. Ah. So she's not busy then. Give you the PC setup for housing? Yeah, the ooh, I didn't mean to stand on that. The multi-monitor thing with the recycled bin next to it and like the energy drink and yeah. It's pretty great, isn't it? I kind of want the servers as well. You know what I'm like though with housing stuff? I want everything I see in a patch at all costs. The gym stuff as well, you know? It's really cool, isn't it? Yeah, a little remote to television. A mighty need. Yeah, me too. Let's see. Honey? I wish these were voice acted. Ooh, the sound of that door in the distance. So what's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. I don't know what voice that is. What is that voice? I can't do that voice. She's Australian, apparently, in my mind. Isn't she supposed to be Texan? Or like south of America? My stars, you're serious, aren't you? Could I be affected as well? I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate. There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are any signs of a disease. Sounds southern, yeah. I'm terrible at accents, so don't expect anything crazy. You were in this with a friend yesterday, you loved it? Nice. Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Well, I guess she didn't use enough bees. Truly? Oh, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. That's awful, Meoni. What the heck? You're fine too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadian well after I did, after all. I don't know if that's a wise action. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Yana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized feral souls numerous times when training. So when I examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. Uh-oh. For mercy's sake, Yana, we're forbidden from training with feral souls. And knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the president doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, which means we can't fight in the Arcadion anymore. All right then, I'll retire. Just like that. What? Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. They had to bring it back. Come in, honey, stay a little while. They couldn't resist, could they? While I've been graced countless magazine covers and concept stages, I never shine so brightly as when I fought in the ring, it's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't do that if I was dead now, could I? So I looked for another avenue to apply my talents, and you can be sure that I'll succeed. After all, I'm Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Amazing. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You're lifesavers. Bye, honey. Amazing. She'll probably become a VTuber. Oh, hopefully an idol singer. That would be really cool. Hey, Edrum. How you doing? Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Thank you for that humongous raid. Welcome on in, everyone. We're doing a bit of a game today where people can guess how many times I'll die in the entirety of the Cruiserweight tier. So if you want to take part in that, there's a pinned message. Go on there, submit on the Google Doc, and you could win some Final Fantasy themed prizes. Top prize gets a mouse pad, a Final Fantasy 1. The second prize gets, as well as a game pack for Embody, Immerse, Spatial Audio. The Azem crystal, which has been sold out for like forever now. You get one of those as well as the pack. And then the third prize is the Spatial, the Embody pack as well. So if you want to do that, all you have to do is guess, and the closest wins. And we'll draw it later after we've done. But feel free. M5N, yep, that's right. All of them. M5 to M8. Yeah. Hopefully, we don't die too much. But I have not looked at the fights. I have not seen anybody do the fights, and I've deliberately stayed away from everything, including Savage. No, normal. Just normal, just for today. It'd be cool if we could have done Savage, but we're doing normal. Savage unlocks on April 1st. So let's continue. But I hope you had a fantastic stream. I really do. And if you need to do anything post-stream, don't let me keep you. But yeah, I appreciate that. You have to have a Twitch username though, so anybody who... I'm currently streaming on YouTube as well. If you go over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Meoni, there'll be a pinned message, and on that there's essentially a form that you can fill in, and that submits to me on my Google Doc the guesses, and then we'll use a random picker later, and whichever's closest will win. Or if there's just one person that guesses correctly, of course. Who knows? Depends how much I'm killed. Honestly, I have no idea. She really is something else, honey. She is. We were just doing terrible American accents. So you missed that, thankfully. I'm glad. Nam Senpai, thank you for your prime. Welcome to the Whiskers. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you for your support. Am I going as Picto? In theory, yes. Right. That leaves us one other fighter I'd like to inform. The Brute Bomber, who you defeated to become light heavyweight champion. Okay. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though, so we'll need to visit him at his home in Residential Radius 911. Okay. Okay. Let's go visit him. Can't see the link on YouTube. It's not on YouTube. This, unfortunately, you have to have a Twitch username, so it's on Twitch. Fran, can you do me a favor, please? Can you go into the YouTube chat instead of me tabbing and post the link? Is that at all possible? I know you're just chilling out. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Once we do the storyline. But yeah. So feel free to be as harsh as you like. Who knows? You might be correct. You might be the only one that guesses correctly. I don't know. We're definitely going to try our best, you know. I'm not going to go in there and flop like a dead fish deliberately. I want to see if I can do it deathless, hopefully, but it's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. I don't know if that's a connection that was intentional, NPC, but yeah. Because all of the apartment complexes have numbers on them. Just coincidence, I believe. It is an unfortunate coincidence. I don't think there was any intentions there. Meoni says, I always carry a personal terminal with me so we can check for the illness when we arrive at the apartment. Oh, that's clever. Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out. Lead the way, Yana. Oh dear, the Brute Bomber. Oh dear. What's his real name? That's what I want to know. Is it like Fred? You're all so cute. I could eat you up. Kitties. Oh, he's got a loose fit attire. The wrists. Can we get the petting kitty emote in the game? Imagine if you could walk around the game and actually have interactions with animals like that. That'd be awesome. Like grooming goats and things and llamas and petting cats and dogs. That'd be great. Huh, why did he flock only to you? It's hardly fair. These are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman, Sloppy. I had to shorten it. It would not like that many characters in YouTube. Did it work though? Does the link work? Hopefully. Technically 7, including Meoni. Wow, I don't want cat rubs from him. Rub salt in the wound, will you? You know full well she left me. Come on, little ones. Come to me. Oh? Oh. That man there is Utrope's... I mean, that's the champion of a Cruiserweight division. Wait. Utrope's what? Husbando? Utrope's brother? What? Question mark. This poses a problem. We can't reveal the truth with him here.
What blazes are you doing here? You want to get your asses kicked? You're Meoni. You're an enhanced warrior, yes? Oh, I'm the Howling Blade at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have a chance to meet in the ring soon.
Don't know why I gave him that voice. He looks like the sort of person who'd be like, my name's Howling Blade. I think we'll go with that instead. The pleasure's all mine. Nice to meet you.
Lest you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents don't believe in using them, or didn't believe. Yana and his sisters were raised with similar values, as I recall before adapting to Utrope's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in battle, like every fighter, except you.
We'll go with that instead. Suits his demeanor a little bit. I, didn't know the two of you were friends.
Surprised that a reviled heel like him and a beloved face like me get along? Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We can't just seem to be rid of each other. We both couldn't fit into any of the jobs that were introduced to us, and got up to all manner of mischief together. We would have likely carried on like that if the president of Ascension Arcadia hadn't come in and taken us in.
Doing the accent and reading that is almost impossible, by the way. I don't know how people do it in voice acting.
Though it isn't easy to be a fighter. Fighter? What the hell? Where did that come from? Fighter! Though it isn't easy to become a fighter. We felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence, much like Meoni narrating this. But when he became the brute bomber, it was as if he was reborn.
Shut up! They don't need to know that.
Thinking back, we owe everything to the Arcadion, to the president.
Hey, Steelbug. Hey, Dad. Yana is cute.
That we do.
You sent a response? Nice. Keep them coming.
Well, I've seen the kittens as I had intended, so I'll take my leave now. Till next time, Meoni.
Bye. I look forward to sliding you across the floor and seeing your entrails fall out. I mean, see you later. He's going down. He's going down.
So, what do you want?
There's something you need to know. You're gonna die. No? Is that what she's saying? You probably got a disease.
Lies. The president would never.
I have the results of the examination. I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of necrosis.
What? That's nonsense. Blah, 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 blah.
Chronosmoth, thank you very much for the tier 1. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for your subscription. Enjoy your emotes.
Psychonecrosis. Fox die.
As the soul is eaten away, it loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness, the early symptoms of the disease. If left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until... The Arcadian means a lot to you, I know. It means a lot to me too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting.
Enough. I won't listen to any more of your nonsense. Get out of my fucking sight.
He didn't actually say that, but I felt that. Definitely felt that. Well, we've done what we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. He's an angry man, though, right? He's a very angry man. Oh, the kitties! He's like, cats will cure me. Oh, look at the little one! Sorry about that. I was channeling his inner anger and it went too far. Yeah, because normally he says like bloody or balls or whatever. He doesn't seem to go to full hog, does he? Oh, the sound of the water on this. Lovely. The hatred will corrupt you. It will. It will. And then I'll get psychonecrosis. Hoodie cats are the best medicine. They are. They really are. Cats purring have been known to help speed up healing. Have they really? Well, well, well. Well, that's why we should get like free cats in every country. Every government should now issue the free cat order. Like we should get the we should get a free cat on the NHS in England. I'd be down for that. National Cat Service. There you go. They heal? I can imagine that, yeah. It's interesting. Meoni, what do you have to say? It was difficult to sell Mr. Brute his diagnosis. What's his real name? Guess he can't remember. Cat distribution system is a thing? Is it really? Not only Utrope, but the Brute Bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. According to Utrope, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul. That's why she targeted you. I'm not dense. Wait, hold on a minute. The data from Origenic seems to support this. Though it was only a hypothesis, the researchers believed reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment, but this isn't the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. Aww. For all of her searching, Utrope could only find one cure. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. Utrope I know wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. Can't help but feel she's hiding something. Oh, their link pearls are horrible, aren't they, in comparison to ours? Hello? Oh, alright. Understood. That was Metem. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to meet him in the green room. And best of luck with your next match, Miss Meoni, and please be safe. Thank you. I hope I do. Hope I don't die too many times. The 30 feet laser cannon suggested otherwise. Oh, yeah, from Utrope. Well, Electrope has many uses, and one of them is to blow your face away with a cannon, right? So, you know. I really enjoyed M4S. Really enjoyed it. Wait, we're on the wrong road. Boo. It's fine, we've got the power of jogging now in 7.2. I didn't mean it. My face is now disintegrated. Two different voices when you spoke as Wolf. Little of Spike from Steve Bloom and David Hayter Solid Snake. Ah, Metal Gear. Colonel. I'm not sure how long I can do a David Hayter though, without needing a drink. Colonel, there's a weird psycho necrosis. I can't do it longer than like Colonel. All other words sort of disintegrate as soon as I say them. Makes us go, war gobble. I'm a fire in Malaysia. Wah. Yeah, the Warrior of Light finally learned how to jog. Yeah, jogging speed. Oh, invisible. Look how invisible that Vieira is. That's amazing. So there's technology, obviously, that they added a while ago to make NPCs disappear, like other players disappear when you talk to NPCs. That's amazing. Oh, we've been waiting for your arrival, Meoni. Allow me to show you the green room. Oh, he's dressed well, dude. I like his drip. Not as fast as ludicrous speed, but a good start. Spaceballs. What the? Ah, here she is. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Here she is at last. Something, something, something. What the heck? That's illegal, Mom.
That's better. The drab room was begging for a touch of colour.
Why am I channeling Pat Butcher?
Love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be font of inspiration.
Oh, we're gonna get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. I'll do. Bunch of weirdos, get out of here. Oh, as you've surmised, they are your rivals in the Cruiserweight division, and I understand you've already acquainted with the champion. Given the situation in the realm, you may have doubts about fighting for entertainment, but it's now most of all that the citizens are in need of a diversion to help them forget their cares. I'm counting on you to captivate the audience once more with your rousing combat and make the very walls of the Arcadian shake with excitement. Okay, I will do, Matem. I like that little owl fella. I hope nothing bad happens to him in the future. All right, Yana. The fighters in this division are characters too, eh? But there's far more to them than just showmanship. As you already know, Cruiserweight fighters utilize more potent feral souls. Their attacks pack a heavier punch, so you'll need to brace yourself and be fully prepared. Fun fact, the line about the situation in the realm does not appear if you haven't completed 7.2's MSQ. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Do I have a full team for Arcadian? I can't speak or read, apparently. I can randomly post up a party finder, but I don't know. The real question to you is, and I'll let you decide, chat. What would you rather? What would you rather? Have people from the streams join the fight, via a formed group? Or would you rather me just randomly queue in and see what we get? Which would you choose? In fact, you know what? Where's my Twitch page? Friend, can you make a poll? Do you know how to make a poll? I need a moderator that knows how to make polls. Oh, that means tabbing. Okay, we'll do it. All right, hold on. Wait, where's my poll button gone? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why is there not a poll? There it is. It was completely gone. Oh, it's disappeared again. Eh? Well, create a new poll. There we go. Okay, right. PF. So, well, random people or chat. There you go. Go on and vote. Go for it. You get to decide. Let me know. It's going to be first come, first serve if we make a party finder, though. Just so you know. Oh, a lot of people are saying random people. The caveat to that is, I suppose there isn't really a caveat. I did say I would do it with Fran, but Fran hasn't seen it either, so she's a random person. Fran is the one random element that isn't as random as the rest of it. Oh, it looks like random people is winning. All right. Okay. The chat has spoken. But yeah, the one caveat is that, yeah, I promised Fran she could join. All right. I mean, you could just time your cues perfectly as well. There is that. Not random, but frandom. That's right. Fran has not seen these fights either, but she's the only person unable to invite to a party. Oh, well, Fran doesn't want to join anyway. Okay, cool. Where's all of our buffs gone? There we go. Eat mead. All right. We'll use some of this old raid food up. Okay, chat has spoken. Kels Tells, thank you very much for your prime. Welcome to the Whiskers. There's 4 of us outside. I can't help that. Chat has spoken. Yana's eyes gleam with anticipation. Ready, are you? Well, let the Unstoppable Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begin. She got paid off on it. Yeah, Fran is not allowed to. Well, I can't help that, Fran. The chat has spoken. Right, let's take a look at your first opponent. Oh my god. The Verdant Reveler, Dancing Green. That's a frog. Oh, that music. What the heck? Oh, wow. You feel bad she literally logged in to do it? It's not really random if I start inviting lots of people, friend. Why don't you do it with Lumi separately? Yeah? And we could do another run together at some other point. Let Lumi in. Fine. Kels Tells, thank you for gifting 5 subs. I appreciate that. Sorry, that kind of took me back a bit. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And welcome all the new members. Enjoy your emotes. He's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even his Arcadian bouts he treats as parties where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad, he gains heightened physical prowess and seamlessly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. You just might be surprised by what follows. One more is fine. Okay. Now then, go and show that party animal you've got moves of your own and seize your first victory in the Cruiserweight division. Okay, we can do that. Chat is being kind. Apparently. All right. That is it. And also, because you're in a group, you are not allowed to deliberately defeat my character, okay? Them be the rules. All right. Random cues. Oh boy. Are we ready? Let's see how much we rack up deaths. Somebody keep count. Max the BGM. It might be impossible to talk over it. Do you want me to not talk during this? Yeah, that might be for the best. That's if we get cues. What if this got turned into a drinking game? Every death is a shot. I don't believe you can legally do that on Twitch. Probably on YouTube, but you can't do it legally on Twitch, I don't think. I don't know. But I don't really want to drink. I'm not much of a drinker, I'm afraid. Not anymore. Not since I was a teenager. You just did that? You'll die once you got to M7. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, shots of water. Not too much Picto splat. Apple cider. Two problems with this. One, I don't have any apple cider. Two, I don't have any apple cider. I guess that's just one, but yeah. You don't know, brain not working. M7 is fine. You're scaring me now. No spoilies though. No spoilies. Looks like no one's queuing anyway. Hey Kat, how you doing? How's things? Thank you for 26 months, Kat. How you doing, lovely? And now we wait. Chaos Data Center at its finest. Oh boy. See, if we had done this on light, this would have been instant. Oh boy. I mean, it's a Saturday as well, so I thought more people would be around on a Saturday. I don't know if that's a thing. Viewfinder is weirdly slow today. You had an accidental nap. Oh boy. Everyone's on light. It's true. If this doesn't work, then we'll go to light. I'm not going to sit here for 2 hours waiting for a queue, so. These usually popped up instantly. What data center are you on? Out of curiosity. Yeah, the light and chaos divide is a Grand Canyon right now, quite honestly. It's quite disappointing. Fan for it. EU kind of got the bad end of the stick when they split the data center to begin with, because EU was always the smallest of the data centers, and then they decided to split it in half, and that was not good. It damaged everything that we could have done. It sounds like Aether versus Crystal queues at times. Oof. Need a healer. Got to queue up. "7 minutes? I could go for a drink." They're waiting for Saturday Night Fever. We do need a rejoining of Chaos and Light. I agree with you completely. I don't know why they split it in the first place, because the population wasn't that big, you know? There was like a couple of queues on a patch day, but not massive. Like, just for an example, here's Chaos Data Center's Party Finder, if you're curious. There are 24 listings. 24 on a Saturday. At about 7 p.m. last night, Frontline had a 30-minute queue timer. Just so you know. And bear in mind that the Crystalline Conflict as well was more than 10 minutes at that time. Now, bear that also in mind that a new ranked season also began, and you can only do it on Chaos on EU. Because it alternates between Chaos and Light. It's pretty rough. You had the same issues and moved to Light. The problem is we have like houses here and things. And there's a lot of us. Well, there's some of us. You just queued as a tank and it popped? I think it's because we're 3 DPS. That's the problem. Are you setting up a party? It has to be random apart from those two people. We're nearly full. Nearly full, right? Oh, you got confused. Yeah, I like things big so I can see them. Only a tank and a healer. Come on, tank and healer. You can do it. Queued after you and got in faster? Yeah. Oh, we lost the tank and healer. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Slightly awkward Chaos Data Center things. Are they going to keep the EU servers separated? I mean, I haven't heard anything to the contrary of it. I kind of wish they just merged it again. Yeah. If that number goes to 10, I'm going to Light. I'm sorry. There's no way we're going to sit there more than 10 minutes for a queue. It's not going to happen. Yeah, if they had cross data center party finder or cross data center duty finder, that'd be really nice. Really, really nice. And then we wouldn't need to all have a mass exodus to any particular data center. Is everyone doing daily roulette right now? No one is playing on Chaos at the moment. That's the problem. 21. And most of those are RP events and things. In Frontline right now? Maybe. Maybe. Chaos that empty? Yeah, it is. Unfortunately. Not saying to invite you to help us tank.
Well then.
I'm just going to have to do it with chat. We can't get a random group. Here's our options. Go to light, which involves logging out of the video game and transferring our characters over there to get an instant queue. Or we just let chat in. I think we just let chat in and deal with it. You're queuing with a friend to do his normal raids, and we managed to get the first 2 fights popping chaos. Just do it with chat, but blind. I mean, I don't know anything about the fights, but... Ads? Okay, I'll wait until you don't either? Haven't done them yet? Fine, it's still early. How bad can it be? But please don't do any kind of markers or anything. I just want a pure experience, okay? There you go. Usual password 4 7s, okay? You good with that? Go for it. It'll be under the private section. Actually, yeah, private. There's one. Hey Tyverus, how you doing? Still need a tank? Yeah, we sat in queue for 10 minutes and got nobody, so we ended up having to do a party finder. And at the moment, even that's kind of not filling. Oh, there's one person. There's 2 people. But anyway, if you want to take part in this, you totally can. Guess how many times I die by the time we're done with the raid series today on normal. Once we've done the 4th fight, we'll draw winners. You can win a mouse pad as well as the Embody Immerse game pack as one prize. Then the second prize is the Azem crystal that literally has been out of stock for forever, and a game pack as well. And then the third prize is the game pack on its own. All you need to do is click on the link that's posted and pinned on Twitch, or Nightbot keeps posting, and type in your Twitch username and then tell me how many times I'm going to die in total across the entirety of the Cruiserweight, okay? Yeah, the price is right. Yep. Exactly the same rules. So the closest person wins. If you get close, you win. If there's multiple people who pick the same thing, then it's randomly drawn from that select few people. Basically what you do is when you fill out that form, it posts it onto, when you press submit, it puts it on a Google Forms for me, and then I can just filter when we know how many times we've died. And then draw those people on a wheel spinny thing. I'll do it on the stream to prove it. But we need to get through the raid series first. Right, if we just queue like this. Less than 5 minutes, right. You got slapped with 5 ads. Fun fact about Twitch, I have it set to the absolute lowest option. I physically can't turn it any lower. So there's like a meter thing that you can do on Twitch. I have it set to the lowest because I just don't care about the Twitch ad stuff. And it's still as aggressive as it is. Just so you know. I see a lot of people complaining about Twitch lately with the ads, and it's really annoying. Here we go. Okay. Oh boy. Hey Fish Curry, how are you? So two ads to the same ad. Oh my god. Oh, there's music though. Bow. I just want to dance.
He's young, he's stylish, and he knows all the moves. The soul of the party and the king of the dance floor, Dancing Green.
Amazing. All right. Literally no idea what to expect. Those feet are pretty gross though, aren't they? Wow, look at this place. Groove?
Are you ready to get down?
Okay. We're rocking.
The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Right, I've forgotten what I was doing. Oh, wow.
That's stuck square.
I thought I was out of that. Oh, never mind.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
Oh, I see. Oh, I don't see.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
So... Why?
Dancing Green is
Why did it
pulling
hit
out
that
all the
side?
stops with each step.
Huh? How? What? I'm so confused.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
What on earth? Whoa. So colorful. Whoa. Wow. Sensory overload much?
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
What are these?
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
I want to dance. What do I do? Oh. What does this do? What? What is even going on in this fight? Oh, you had to be in... Oh, you have to be in one of the spotlights, I see. Okay. Right.
Come on, show me
Ride
your
the
moves.
waves. There's a gap, right? Oh, I wanted to get my... What? What? What am I not getting there?
You're up, dancers!
Ensemble assemble? What?
Let's turn up the heat.
What are
Try to
those?
keep up now.
Are those frogmen?
The fever's taken hold. Can the Upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
What? What are they doing?
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Oh. How... Oh, is it based on... Which one got... Oh, well, there's one.
finish with style.
I did not see the pattern. So it was in which order they got beamed? Is that it? 1.
Not bad, but I reckon you've got more in you.
What's happened to Crazy? I think of Freddo's when I see those
Back to it,
frogs.
dancers.
You know the chocolate bar? Oh god. What's it doing? Oh god, what's it doing? What? I am so confused.
Show us some electrifying moves.
That's awesome, though. Oh, it does that at the same time, and then we cross over, right? Yeah.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Oh, we have a dead healer. Not terrified in the slightest. This fight's crazy. I love it. I'm sure I've just overcomplicated it.
Burn, baby, burn.
So you've got to go into the spotlights as those fade. And at the same time as the laser beams. And then also he's going to do the...
The challenger's down. This is the end.
2 snap twist.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Wait, what? Huh? That's 2. What? Oh boy, things are not going too well.
Dancers, take it away. Yeah, baby. I feel the fever coming on again. The Knights reached a fever pitch. All eyes are on Dancing Green.
This is not looking too good, huh?
Dance like there's no
So it goes on.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, look, it goes on that one, and then I lost count. So it's that. So, but why would it be that side? So it's not dependent on that. Oh, it's dependent on their arms. And then that will be that side as well. Oh, I thought it was the order the beam attached to them, not their actual physical, which way their arms were pointing. Oh, I'm alive.
Hey, what
That's
are you
so
trying
cool.
to do? Put the crowd to sleep?
That is really
Come
cool.
on, show me your moves.
This fight's going to be amazing on Savage.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Oh, balls. I love doing these fights blind. I have no idea what to expect.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
Alright, I'm going in this one. I don't care. Oh boy. Will that hit? Yeah, that hits that side and then across? Because it was 2-point snap, right? So it does 2 then? Is that how that works? I'm dead again.
Show us some electrifying moves.
That's 3 deaths. I did not expect to die this many times. Or if someone's holding off their guesses. There's only so much you can do. So, oh, for God's sake. I can't read chat and play. That's 4 now. You can do what you like. I'll just leave it up to you, okay? If you want to do that, you can do that. I'm not gonna be able to police all of it. So you do you. If you want to do that, just remember, you're gonna get to submit once. Duplicate entries will be refused.
Take it away. Yeah, baby. I feel the fever coming on again.
I'd like to say I could practice this bit, but it's gonna die before then. So that would be that way. Then it would be that way. Then that. Yeah. Can you change your guess? You expected better? Wow, Fubar, do you want a ban? You may have guessed too low. Wow.
The match is decided.
Wow.
Victory goes to the challenger.
I'm not here to get shit from you guys, okay? The last one, chat distracted me, okay? That's my defense. Oh, dear.
It's all over.
What do I need this week? Accessory, isn't it? I think. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. There is an order. I've got to get the normal stuff. 2 seconds. Here it is. Gloves, neck ring. Oh, right, okay. We'll just do that. Okay. Cool. Roly, roly. Oh, I've got the gloves. Well, there we go then. Lumi says she's going. All right, cool. Take it easy, Lumi. I've got a hand in the quest. Looking at this, I should have gone for 16 to 20. Oh no. I'm sorry. Well fought, Meoni. Don't tell Yana. With this victory, you've proven yourself a force to be reckoned with. Have I really? In the Cruiserweight division. I don't want people trying to pretend at their first time if they did something completely blind, which most of them didn't come with deaths. You also don't have the pressure of dealing with reading chat at the same time. Let's also put that in there. But yeah, it was bad. Whoa, that's bright. Yana is ready to introduce your next opponent. Right then, let's ride the wave of this momentum towards our next victory. Thoughts on that first boss though? I liked it. It was more obvious than I think I was trying to read into it too much, honestly. I was thinking that the beams had a certain order. I'm like, no, they wouldn't do that in normal mode, would they? So there we go. Maybe it does in the Savage version or something. And here is your next opponent. No, it's fine. It added to it. Feel free to distract me, confuse me, baffle me. It skews the numbers. I like it. Go for it. All of these tactics, much like as in the Arcadian, are totally legal. It's a Lalafell, right? Isn't it? Oh my god, what? This music. What is this music? It's great. Wow. Well, this is awesome. Oh, it's got a kind of like I like the beats, honestly. Creepy Nuts plus Splatoon music. Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. A fighter who lives and breathes art. She uses the ring as her gallery. Sugar Riot. Sugar Riot. Awesome. Before coming to the Arcadian, she was a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti you see in Solution 9 was either by her or those imitating her style. Oh, so she's the Banksy. By injecting herself with the soul of a deadly pudding, she's able to concoct special paint that can cause actual change to reality, even the ring itself. Why would you inject yourself with pudding? To her, fighting is a medium for her art, a means of expressing herself. Her imagination is boundless, and you have to take care not to be overwhelmed, staying calm no matter what she throws at you. If you can manage that, you'll surely overcome Sugar Riot and continue on your way to the top of a Cruiserweight division. How many deaths are we on already? 4? Yeah, we're on 4. All right. Oh boy. Picto from Temu? Oh boy. I'm looking forward to this one. All right. Following your triumph over Dancer Green, you now prepare to engage your next opponent, Sugar Riot, a rebellious artist who utilizes the soul of a pudding. Tasty pudding. She manifests her imaginings, with an augmented palette, devastating her foes with beautiful brutality. Why does it sound like it's Metem doing the announcement here? One can only wonder, in the art of war, will the unstoppable upstart be able to keep up with this visionary? It's killed you 3 times? Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Open party finder, please? I mean... Sure, okay. Four 7s. I don't think it even necessarily matters because I die like a potato anyway to my own problems. That's the thing. I don't want to focus on following other people. I want to learn mechanics and understand them. I know some of you probably don't understand that, but I want to know what they do rather than just following blindly in one direction. I think that's the difference between your first run and like subsequent runs or something. All right, we all good? Shall I do a ready check, actually? That's not a bad idea. Fight number 2. We're already 4 deaths in. Not very confident about this. Some people bait anyways. Because if I wanted to do that, I'd just follow trusts around all day, you know what I mean? You can do it? Yeah. That's what I like to do too. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad that you have no idea what's going on either. It's good. Gotta get them up, I know, right? 4 deaths. 4. This is where people are like, oh no, I really thought Meoni was gonna be good at this. No. The only way we clear content is by repetition and learning in our static. Definitely not world first. It takes me a lot of time. to learn things. But yeah, you knew that. Mine was 5. Ooh, you guessed 5. If I don't manage to die in any of the others apart from one, well, we're going to die in the 4th fight, surely. All right, we'll see. All right, full focus mode. I'm going to not look at chat. Okay? Because if I look at chat, we're dead. Wow, look at this place. Oh, it's like Honeybee Lovely's arena, just crazy.
Her studio and reality are canvas. She's a rebel with a cause who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
Oh, it's literally Splatoon. Well, sorry, we should say Foam Stars, right? Very cool. Yeah, I have no idea. This will be interesting. I need to think more literally rather than reading into things. It's a normal mode.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Flowers!
Mouse. Oh, moose mural, not mouse. AoE. Big AoE at the start, always, right?
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Single style. Right, those look like AoEs. They are AoEs, okay. Oh, they're the big bombs,
And with a
too.
flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Single style again, but she's spraying on the right side. So I'm going over here. What? Why? What made it reverse? Alright, well, it's number 5. A different symbol. Oh. What's the target? And is she spraying everywhere but here, no? Oh god. Okay, no idea.
What's your favorite color?
Right.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it.
This reminds me of Demon Chardnock. Very literally now. A desert? So it's gonna get warm? Oh. Whoa.
The rain has become a desert.
That's kind of sick. Look at
How
that.
about a little more sunshine?
No. We're good.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Uh-huh. Leia. This is so cool. What the heck? Oh, big boys. All right.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
They're like growing. So you stay out the ones that recently growed. So here. Like there.
There's something missing.
Yeah.
I know.
What's that? Water? That's a sinkhole.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh, okay. This is awesome. I like this. Muse mural again. Oh, that refreshes the palette. Okay, cool. I'm afraid to tell you.
When you can't decide on one thing,
Double style. Arrows and bombs. So bombs are on the left, arrows. So why wouldn't you go here?
what do you think of this?
I don't understand that. So bombs go there, bombs with wings go there. So why?
That's square.
Huh? I don't understand that. Not at all. Bomb with wing?
What do you say to a refreshing riverscape?
I'd say yes, please, because it's probably more understandable at this point. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, wow. What the heck?
Crystal clear river. How charming.
Can we go swimming? Right. Fran. That was close. We nearly killed each other. Taste of fire. So, water? Clever. I like that.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
People might have died a bit.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Okay.
A thunderstorm has turned the waters muddy. How frightening.
So don't go in the water.
Some destruction to facilitate deconstruction.
What's she doing now? Oh, God. This lady's got problems, dude.
A massive raging storm. I hope you brought your parasols.
Oh, my. Look at that. Whoa. And it moves. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is so much fun. This is crazy.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to go to my safe area over here. This is my land.
Such potent magic.
Oh, my
But will
God.
they be enough to turn the tide?
This is mad. I love it.
When you can't decide on one thing,
Wow. So how does this work then? So we got bombs and bombs with wings. So do you go near the one with wings because it doesn't stay where it
what do you
lands?
think of this?
Oh, it means that they bounce. No? I don't get it. I do though. Oh, that one. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I don't understand the bouncing bombs at all. Oh, is there only two? I was kind of hoping there would be a different different map. Oh. I'm gonna go on this one. Presumably you need the water to live. Because it makes you wet. And then you don't want to be in that.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Mm-hmm. This bit I completely understand. It makes sense. The other bit, I don't understand the bombs, like, at all. Not a chance. I'm starting to see what I mean about the mechanics, though. It's quite fun. Alright, big cloud is probably going to spawn on me, is it? No, it's spawned in melee. Curious. At least it's easier to slide cast that now because of the changes.
The challenger
Have a hammer.
rises again. Can they turn this around?
Have another hammer.
When you can't decide on one thing.
Yeah, honestly, really good fight. Let's read what chat has to say. Bombs with no wings stay where they land. Bombs with wings move to the opposite side. Oh, I'm glad I only just read that. They were not in the water. They also had no one to stack with, unfortunately. Ah, okay.
The match is decided.
I mean, I stuck to my word. I didn't read chat. So. You did understand it? You just doubted yourself? Wings mean they jump to the other side. No wings mean they stay put. Ah, okay. Awesome. This is the problem with, like, first impressions or something. You try to overthink things. I have not, no, Thermo. Not yet.
Until next time.
Blood booze. A 2. Amazing. Looks like I'm going to be doing this one again. Play accommodation. This person. Yeah. I mean, how many times? I died once, did I? On that one? So we're a total of 5 now? That's not too bad. 4 on the first boss. Oh, we got a gloves with a 2. Thank you, guys. 1 on this. I think I was just over-reading the first fight with the arms. I thought it was something to do with the beams. Yeah. You definitely underbid. I don't think 1 death on a fight's that bad, honestly. You'd think it would be the other way around, but I think I got a bit bamboozled with the arms. Yana time. M7 is the best one. I can't wait. Well done, Meoni. I knew you could do it. Your next match will be against the Cruiserweight champion himself. But seeing as we have a bit of time, there's something I'd like to tend to first. Oh, I want to tell Dancing Green and Sugar Riot about psycho necrosis and see if they've developed any symptoms. We have to save them too. Wouldn't it have been a better idea to talk to them before the match? M7 and M8 is where the fun begins. I can't wait. I've borrowed Nauni's terminal, so we'll perform the examination here in this room. Rest assured, I've already checked for listening devices. The 2 should be here at any moment now. Okay. Honestly, really fun fights. 2 is my favorite so far. So, what's this about, baby? Are we having a party here?
If that's the case, I'll excuse myself. I'm rather keen to give form to the inspiration you've given me.
Well, you're gonna die if you keep doing what you're doing. M7 is fun on melee. Interesting. While I'm relieved to say you haven't manifested the disease yet, you're both dangerously close to doing so. Just one more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It would be wise to stop fighting in the Arcadian, but not until Meoni has got all of the gear that they need each of the lockouts, okay? Whoa, talk about a downer, baby.
This is all very sudden, and I struggle to accept it. But for both you and Nauni to retire, there must be truth to your words.
It's no easy thing to retire, I know, but for your own safety, I ask that you give it careful consideration. Rip jobs. Gotta stick to the art, I'm afraid. I want those glasses. I've made up my mind. I'll retire. This doesn't leave the room, but I've always struggled to play the part of dancing green. To maintain the persona of a party animal, I've had to spend night after night of a night out in the town. And when I'm not doing that, I'm practicing dance in the studio, baby. It's utterly exhausting, soul-crushing. I pushed through it all because I didn't want to disappoint the fans. But this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion. Perhaps I can learn to love it again. I always thought you were a genuine party animal, living only to revel. To think that it was actually a burden on your shoulders. Yeah, the spray can would be cool. Lunchtime AFK? Yeah, have a good one.
The ring's been my precious studio. It's saddening to think I won't be able to step into it again. But it was on the streets that I started plying my craft, not playing Minecraft. For some reason I read that I started playing Minecraft. Plying my craft. And this revelation must be a sign telling me to go back to my roots. So I'll do just that. I'll go back to a time when the whole city was my studio and its walls, my canvases. Bzzz.
Truth be told, baby, seeing you fight without a feral soul helped me realize that maybe it's alright to just be myself. Okay. Bye, Bun Bun. I'm relieved. Thank you for listening. She just wants to play Minecraft. I know, right? Do you have games? Do you have games on that? On that scanning device?
Well, we'd rather not die, of course, and it's up to you.
Oh, it's you we have to thank for warning us. We're liable to attract suspicion if we stay here too long. We'll discuss when to break the news to management at a later time.
Bye.
The original party frog. Fussy little bun bun. Funky little bun bun. Green, I know a dancing troupe across the sea who would love to have you. Yes. Thankfully, those two have other places to employ their talents, like honey. To the brute bomber and the howling blade, however, the Arcadian is everything. It isn't easy for them to retire this. I know better than most. But it's a matter of life and death. We should get a Fro Frog as a minion. That'd be amazing. Or a mount. Just hop on the back of a disco-clad frog. That'd be great. It would be better Minecraft than the movie going on. Oof. Twisted Vengeance. Alright.
In any case, our priority for now is to win the title match, so let's return to the gym and prepare. Let's do it. Let's prepare our butts. Do some squats. Mount with a disco. Yeah, we need a mount with a disco music for sure. I was looking to press mount then, thinking that we would have the ability to mount in one of these cities, but unfortunately that is not the case still with Dawn Trail. I miss Rauga's Reach, dude. Like, massively. Like, I like the stylized nature of new cities, but I miss mounting in cities. I really do. The Savage Mount will probably be a rideable Afro. I think it's that car, no? The big old car that they showed on the live letter. Oh, a disco ball mount. Yeah, you see, all they'd have to do to make that is to reskin the, you know, the Moogle Pom mount. You know the one I mean? What's it called? Is it literally called the Pom? No. Of course it's not called that. What's it called? I don't remember what it's called. Wouldn't be this. Oh, there it is. A Cloud Mallow. Just reskin that with a disco ball. Yeah. Ozma? Maybe, but this... that would work too, I guess. Right, Yana. Meoni will be relieved to hear that both Dancing Green and Sugar Riot plan to retire. Come on, let's share the good news. Rauga's an idol shot? Yeah. Good memories. Thank goodness you're here. We have an emergency. Look at this. What are we looking at? Oh.
Hand over all the feral souls you've got.
This is unbelievable, folks. Just when we thought the brute bomber couldn't sink any lower, it seems he now intends to use unregulated feral souls, and several of them at once besides. This madman's going to turn himself into an abomination. This is a violation of the rules. You'll be banned for this.
Shut your bloody trap and get out of my way.
Oh, bro. This is turning into full WWE right now.
Hey, unstoppable upstart. If you're watching this, come and find me at the demolition site on the 8th level. We're gonna fight again. And this time, I'm gonna destroy you. You hear me? I'm gonna destroy you.
Yeah, even the punch of a camera, that's fantastic. Hey Shelly, thank you for your sub. Welcome to the Whiskers. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you for your support. That idiot! Instead of listening to us, he goes and does this. It's Brock Lesnar, yeah. The general public is unaware, but the doping tonic the Brute Bomber imbibes during his matches is actually a harmless prop he uses as part of his ring persona. That's why his matches continue even when he's disqualified. Using multiple feral souls at once, however, is expressly forbidden due to the extreme danger it poses. Doing so warps the flesh irreversibly, turns you into an abomination, as Mr. Metem said, and in the worst case, it can kill you. An abomination? Like patchwork? This is likely because it greatly accelerates the soul's degradation, leading to psychonecrosis.
Oh, you went and told him about the disease, didn't you? Despite my warnings, you went and told him.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't simply leave him to his fate.
Well, he ended up taking the matter to the president, who's naturally denied the existence of a disease, and naturally, the Brute Bomber chose to believe him.
That's not all. The President has sanctioned a grudge match between him and you, on one condition. In order to stand a chance, he has to inject multiple feral souls for the fight. I made a great fuss on the broadcast about his use of unregulated feral souls, but it's all staged. Everything is according to the President's script. He wants to get rid of you, and he's using the Brute Bomber to do so. What? But the Brute Bomber's already exhibiting symptoms of psychonecrosis. This will kill him. Yeah, I know. I tried to talk him out of it as well, but he refused to listen. For him, the President's orders are absolute. Make no mistake, the match will go ahead. Even should you ignore his challenge, the Brute Bomber will inject himself with his assembled feral souls and come for you. Besides, if you still intend to become Grand Champion and release all the souls in the Arcadian's egg repository, I hate it, Grunkle, I fear there's no way except through this fight. So prepare the best you can and then meet at the Arcadian. I will have a chauffeur take us to the venue. I'm coming too. I'm the one who caused all this by revealing the disease to the Brute Bomber. At least I can do is be there. Thank you for the hydrate. I might have a quick break actually, I don't know. We'll go straight into it. Let's just go straight into it. I think that would be best, wouldn't it? Right. Oh, we've got to go back to the place. Get a break? Maybe 5 minutes and no more. If people are okay with that. I don't want people to just like leave the group though, because it's going to make it impossible to continue. You're wondering what the President will look like? Yeah, maybe just like... I don't know, actually. What is a bike? Let's not... a bike? A car. Have they increased the texture quality of this thing? They have. Okay. Very well done. Well, there's your mount, chat. There's your mount from the fourth fight on Savage. Wow, it's shiny. Cool.
Mistress Meoni, I have awaited your arrival. It will be my pleasure to escort you via the airwheeler to the location of your march, the 8th level demolition site. All has been made ready. The broadcasting equipment is in place, and rest assured the device for manifesting your allies is as well. Just say the word and we shall depart.
Alright, chauffeur man, let's go. Okay, let me unlock it and then we'll get a quick drink. Because it's not unlocked yet. Oh, look at that thing fly, dude. It looks so good. I need it. This looks very similar to where we fought Utrope, doesn't it? A little bit. Brute, stop this madness at once. You'll place your life in danger.
Danger? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the vile heat, the most heinous, most despised fighter in the history of the Arcadion. I fear nothing in Spatial rules. I do whatever the hell I need to win.
Wait. He's gone and done it! He's injected himself with several feral souls and transformed into a terrible, chimerical fiend. He is no longer the Brute Bomber, but the Brute Abominator! Glad I could read that as quickly as I could. Yana, we can't stay here.
It's far too dangerous.
But I can fight too. Meoni.
No. He's mine.
All right. I'm counting on you to knock some sense into the fall.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it's horrific. I love it.
Meoni, can I join you for the fight? There'll be a party finder we can open if you like. Sure, I'll open a party finder and or unveil in a blender. Oh my god. You're not wrong. There you go. Password's quadruple 7. It's listed. I'll be back in a moment. Right. Give me 5 minutes. I'll grab a drink and then we'll continue. Remember, you can still get your guesses in of how many deaths I will have by the end of all of this. So we're up to 5 deaths already. So bear that in mind. All right, be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Got myself a nice drink of water. Okay. Right. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got a full group of people that aren't on the rolls they joined on, I think. Fix the rolls. We've got to go. We've got to get cooking. Thank you very much, guys. I'm excited for this one. This raid tier has so far been really interesting. I really like the second fight. Amber is seeing if she can get gear for her DPS. Right. Okay. You looked out and got the music. So the music drops off of that fight? Interesting. Do all of the fights drop the music sheet then? If so, I know what I'm farming. So we're halfway through. We do have the promotion at the minute. Embody with their incense pack for Final Fantasy XIV, which we've been using for this glorious music and sound effects so far through the actual built-in plugin with the immersed spatial audio. They're actually giving away a mouse pad, which I believe I can show you, which I believe is this one. I'm not sure if it's exactly this one, but that's one of the prizes, and you also get a pack with that of the game pack. The second one is this, which a lot of people have been looking forward to getting, but it's always sold out. So if you want to get that, that's the second prize. It also comes with a game pack, and then the third prize is the game pack itself. And yeah, it's all based on how many times do I die? So far, 5. So if you think you've got a good idea of how many times I'm going to die, you can guess and follow that link, fill in the form, and you could be right. And then we're doing Price is Right rules, so the closest wins. And if we get multiple people who guess the same, then we're going to be using a wheel to spin all of those names. We've got it all listed in a nice Google Doc. It automates. It's beautiful. So there's very little I have to do, and you'll get to see the draw live in front of you. So yeah, awesome. All of them? Nice. They're just more rare on normal versus savage. Ah, interesting. Cool. Interesting. You back from ads? Very nice. Let's see. What's the news on Amber? Because we're only waiting on one person at the moment. Unfortunately. Just if we could figure that out, that would be lovely. Because I can't queue us with 3 healers. How do I like the M6 music? It's pretty good, actually, isn't it? It's quite the jam. I'm not sure if I like it more than Honeybee Lovely, though. That was the peak for me. All right, we good? Already checking. Need to put my food buff back on, not that it saves me. 5 deaths so far. I'm very disappointed in myself. I thought that the first boss would be fine, but I died 4 times. Only 1 to the second boss though, and that was because I didn't understand the bombs. But that's workable. That's understandable, I guess. You like M1 to 4 better? Okay. A gremlin trap. Ooh. Frambo is not ready for some reason. Tell me in Twitch chat when you are ready. You are? Okay. You didn't press the button. Right. Here we go, chat. Let me not die, please. Oh, I haven't updated my portrait either. Ready for music? Oh, wow. What? Holy crap, dude. Wow.
He's back for revenge with a vengeance. The despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator.
Wow. I feel like I need to have my long hair from college again that was down to my ass. Holy moly.
The Brute Abominator means business.
Right, let's see if we can learn this fight. See what's going on. We're going to use a pot. Brutal impact, so that'll be an AoE, right? Yeah. Sexy. What's next? Stone Ringer Verstabbing. What?
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Oh. And then maybe it does an out as well.
But the contender is standing firm.
Spore sacs. This music's so good. Oh my god, that guitar. Shred, baby.
Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seas.
Ads in my raid boss. What? That's the proximity as well, isn't it? I'm not used to AoEing in fights, but there we go.
Oh my, even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Oh. Yeah, that's 6. I got stoned. I didn't see it. I didn't see a petrification. Oh god.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Was there an eye I looked at accidentally or something? Neo Bombarian Special? Oh god. Platform change.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Oh god. Everyone is dead, Dave. Oh god.
Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building!
What's he doing? Get off. I guess we're jumping off. I want to see what this does.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the lead.
It's fine, I've got this. Stabbing, so that'd be... a wall attack? Oh.
He's bounding from wall to wall.
Interesting. Alright, 7. It does count, yep. Wipes count. So I'm glad I stayed alive a little bit longer, because that taught me that you look at where he's going to jump to before you do his in or out mechanic. If I didn't jump off, if I jumped off immediately, I wouldn't have got that. So we're making the most out of each death. That's my plan.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
It really depends if there's a difference between his weapon animation that dictates if it's in or out, though.
Oh, a brutal blow, but the contender is standing firm.
Like on the other bosses. A little bit awkward.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh boy. This music's awesome. Right, so I'm looking away from the boss. Cool. So the first one's there. So we'd be going around the arena that way, naturally. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Tank busters. And that's the out. Okay, Brutish swing is out. Okay.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
And then we move platform. Add all that, I guess. Never mind.
Holy, set this rival flying. What fearsome strength.
Go on, get stuck to the wall. Go on.
Goodness me, the brute Abominator is hanging on the building.
Bam, 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 bam. So the stabbing, and then we go over there. Oh no, he did Brutish swing that time, and then an in? The stabbing is being cast now, right? Okay. But we need to go over there for the stabbing. Yeah, and then out.
He's bounding from wall to wall.
Okay. That's a flare. Get the hell away, Meoni. Oh boy. Revenge of the Vines. What? That's a lot of damage. Oh my god. So he's doing the stabbing, which is the in. Is he going to connect to the vine?
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Shit. Number 8. There's an edge there. It was death either way, probably. What on earth just happened? Okay.
We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started a fire.
Stone Ringer 2 Stone Ringers. What's this fight? This is great. Spore Sacks as well. So British is an out.
Alone. The brute bomber must still be in there somewhere.
9.
A punishing attack. Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Oh boy. It's not me, it's just suffering. Oh no. Raid wall. This is going to be interesting on Savage. Holy moly.
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
Ooh. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I didn't get to experience the fall transition, sadly. So Brutish is out, yeah. I learned that one. And then stack marker.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Right. So he's going to go over there and British swing out. Ooh, not in.
The challenger
I'm dead.
rises again. Can we turn this around?
No help. Wow. Oh, so it's not always an out.
Such potent magics.
Oh, we're alive.
But will they be enough to turn the tide?
The poor ninja, sorry, Reaper got obliterated. The bludgeoning? What? No bludgeoning. Stop. Oh, that's a tank thing. Okay. This fight's crazy. I love it. So let's see if I can learn what any of this is. Stone ringers. And then spore sack. So what does stone ringers mean? And then brutish swing over that way. So that's an out. And then he does a cleave like he did on the other fight, which is presumably... And then this should be an in, right? Yeah. Oops. Oh my god, this is chaos. Ah, yeah, that's not good. Oh, it's the ads that do it. Oh, I'm screwed. Yep. Holy. Oh, I've got to stand in that, haven't I? No, I'm not going to stand in that. No way. I don't understand what stone ringers are, but okay. So what makes it if it's an in or an out then? That's my question. Obviously I'm not reading chat though, so rhetorical mostly at the moment. Yeah, so one side of him's gonna glow like it did before, so that should be an out. Yeah. And then an AoE. Okay. And then another brutal impact. Right. So there's a lot of nice monikers from his old form. That should be the Tank Buster. Yeah. Balls. That's not good. That's really not good.
What does Stone Ringer mean?
Spore sack. Oh, it's the wrong side. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Yeah, no. Okay. So we're going to be rotating cooldowns on Savage for that. Holy moly, with 2 Vaughns, that is... Props to the healers, honestly, because that's terrifying. Just kill the boss. Okay. Okie dokie then. You can tell there's a lot of us that have never seen this before.
Decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
Oh boy. What's the damage? Yeah, just after the last fight, we'll end the predictions, yeah. Well, we'll end the predictions probably as we pull the last fight.
It's all over. Until next time.
Got those, haven't I? Yeah. Good for the accessory, Meoni. Cool. Yeah, just like before we pull or something. Good job though. Honestly, healers, I don't know. I put you through a lot there. Good job, everyone there. From 5 to 11. Yeah, there was a lot there I didn't immediately learn. Oh, is he dead? Or is this him now? Is this his new life? There's a big sloppy thing on the floor. It's no good. We're too late. You've been going into the fights all week. I deliberately saved them for this, so I haven't seen them before. I've not looked at any streams or videos or anything. So it's been interesting. All those feral souls took their toll. You did good, Kat. You did good. That was rough, though. The president had the broadcast cut the instant the match ended, so as not to reveal the terrible side of his entertainment. He remains furious that you divulged information on Psycho Necrosis. I'll do my best to appease him, but I fear little will come of my efforts. Kitty! Oh no, that's sad. Kitty! Oh, good. Okay, he gets props now. He saved a cat's life. I can't be mad at him.
I never thought you'd be the one first to go, old friend. But worry not. I will join you soon.
You don't mean...
I'm afraid so. I've been suffering the same symptoms for a while now. But I didn't understand how serious they were until I overheard your conversation. I too have psychonecrosis. Your sister and I began experiencing bouts of dizziness at the same time, not long before she disappeared without a word. I realize now that she must have been searching for a way to fight her fate. But I chose to accept mine. You come from beyond the barrier, Meoni. No doubt you find it unsettling that we use souls to cheat death. Having been raised without regulators, I felt much the same. To me, those who wore them lived a bland, a numbing experience, devoid of tension and excitement. The jobs arranged for me were tedious, and there was no way to escape this nation's dreary reality. But I finally found my joy in the Arcadion. Being my fighting persona is everything to me, like it was for my friend. If the price comes for that is to die from psychonecrosis, I'll gladly pay it when the time comes. Come, little one.
Kitty. It's very nice of you to say, but I'm awful at voice stuff. As is evident. But if they're not going to voice it, then I will. Kitty, no! Oh! Adopt that cat now. Adopt it. It's mine. Oh. Poor guy. How can he accept death so readily? You did get annihilated. It absolutely annihilated you. There was no saving you, sadly. It just went bshh. Like the summary of this raid series is Warrior of Light adopts a bunch of cats. That's right. Damn it all. It doesn't have to be this way. I'm sorry, Meoni. It's just so frustrating. You did what you could, and I'm truly grateful. The president has wasted no time covering things up. After retrieving the brute bomber's body, the company announced that he's chosen to retire with this defeat. And so matches at the Arcadian will continue, but after a delay. It'll be a while before your Cruiserweight title fight. Say, I wonder where Nauni's gone. She wasn't here when I returned. Uh-oh. Family matters, eh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. After what's happened, I can't help but feel worried. I'll see if I can locate Nauni via her terminal. Wow, I can't speak. This made you go back to being a Mikote? Nice. Patch success. What number are we up to, chat? If we can make it 14, then I'll be happy. Any more than that, we'll be sad. What? She's outside Everkeep. She's gone off, never gone off without a word like this. Something isn't right. I'm sorry, Meoni, but could you help me find her? The signal from her terminal suggests she's somewhere in East Yasalani. Salami. 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 It's gonna double in M8.
You're probably right, but I don't know about... Oh, we actually got the accessory as well. I didn't even realize. Nice. Catgirls are the best? Yes. Preach. Loud and clear. Oh. Haven't seen the peacock in a very long time. Salami, the zone. It's where the salami's made. At Salami Station. It's delicious. Oh, look. You can tell it's Chaos Data Center because no one does the hunt. That's a lie, they do, but you know. According to the signal, Meoni should be in this area. They do, but yeah, there's a hunt marker. It's about the only thing we do on Chaos. There you go, rephrased. I can walk a mountain. Yeah, true. I keep standing still, don't I? Like an absolute potato. Meoni, you had me so worried. What are you doing here? The party finder is dead. Okay, that was my point. I'm sorry. Utrope contacted me saying she needed to speak urgently. We were supposed to meet, but she hasn't come. Chaos chooses you. This is true. You have to fight the urge to stand still while in PvP. Yeah, I still do that. Forgive me, Meoni. I didn't want to use you, but I had no other choice. Utrope, what's wrong with you? Oh, good music. Horse mode. Utrope, please don't do this. Need like some voice modulation for this or something. Let's think about this.
It's too late. There's no going back.
I'll do. If you won't back down. But neither will I. Oh wow, look at this. Oh wow, the samurai-esque takedown. That was stylish. Those claws are massive. How did she not rip her apart? From the start, I thought it strange that you tried to take another life to save your own. But the truth is, you aren't trying to save yourself. No. You want to save the man you love. Huh? Not only him. Every fighter in the heavyweight division suffers from psycho-necrosis. Even so, they continue to trust the president. He saved them all in some way, helping them during dark times in their lives. The Howling Blade, Ret Sara, is no different. He'd choose to remain at the Arcadian rather than be with me. That's why I decided to act alone. If my friends were determined to fight until they died, then I'd find a cure no matter the cost. Uh-oh. Yana, no! Yana! Hi, Yana. Oh no. Not you too. Meoni warned me that this might happen. But I had to stop you. Sloppy. Very sloppy. Haven't you literally just caused Yana to
Honestly, I don't know what to do with a pair of you.
Nauni.
We're sorry, Nauni. There's no more need to fight. I think we can save everyone. A treatment for psychonecrosis that doesn't require Meoni's soul.
Oh, well, that would be nice.
I believe I found it.
Go on.
But I scoured all of the data. There was no such thing. You looked at the data in the Arcadians' archives, I believe. But thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to gain access to the military's research logs. And there I came across something called the regeneration factor.
Regeneration factor? What is it?
When one is ill or injured, the body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes? The regeneration factor is the force stimulating that recovery as part of life's design.
Like antibodies, right?
Apparently, Lindblom scientists had developed a stimulant to enhance their soldiers' regeneration factor. This is what we need. Oh, but that was centuries ago. Does a stimulant even still exist? As a matter of fact, it was clearly indicated in a report that its formula has been determined.
Shock.
The problem is the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We'll need to investigate further. For this, we'll need your help. Utrope? After what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me. But I mean it when I say I'm truly sorry.
That's fine. I recreated you as an NPC. You can die now.
No, not the warm response you were expecting? Utrope! So, she's only fainted, thank goodness. We'd best take her home so she can rest.
Well, they're all hotting up for this last fight, aren't they? Oh my goodness.
Oh, at least we don't have to walk. To think that Yana's manifested the illness as well. We need to figure out the formula for the stimulant, and as soon as possible. Utrope's resting upstairs. Her psychonecrosis is quite severe, so she needs to stay still, until we can treat her. You should worry about yourself too, Yana. You've manifested the illness now. I'm sorry, Nauni, but I couldn't just stand there and let Utrope harm Meoni.
There's no chance that would happen. I could have stopped her myself, you know.
That's true. Given that Utrope has become weaker, you probably could have fended her off alone. I didn't need to intervene. You seem to be fine for the moment, but if you feel that at the least bit unusual, you have to let us know, all right? Now, even as we work on the cure, matches at the Arcadian will continue. That being the case, we should also continue trying to convince fighters to retire. The first being the Howling Blade, your next opponent. We have to save him for Utrope's sake, not least of all. But how can we convince him when he's so determined to fight until he dies? It so happens that I have a cunning plan. We'll confront him on a broadcast and challenge him to a wager. Whoever loses the title match will be forced to retire from a competition. So we put on a public show to generate excitement, just like they do at the Arcadion.
Exactly. With the people's eyes on him, the Cruiserweight champion would be hard-pressed to refuse. And once everyone starts talking about it, even the president would have to let it go ahead. But what if we lose? But now, how will we do the broadcast? We still haven't heard from Metum for a while, and the Arcadian wouldn't cooperate with us. We'll ask Honey for help. She hosts a broadcast of her own, watched by countless viewers. We'll use it to ensnare the wolf. I'll contact Honey right now. Honey, get over here. On the double. And she's on board. We're gonna lie in wait at Mosaic. That's where the Howling Blade is known to unwind before his matches. When he appears, issue your challenge and do whatever it takes to get him to accept it. Leave it to me. I'm good at WWE stuff. I'll stay here and look after Utrope. Best of luck to you. Alright, bye Meoni. Look after your sister, please. She's a VTuber? Is she actually? Exit. Actually, just teleport. It's quicker. Boom, boom. Baba Makote. Baba. It's kind of cool though. The last time they had Mikote in the storyline was quite a while ago. Like a younger Mikote or younger characters. I think it's cool. There's some cool stories that can be learned from the youth. What I hope they do though is have them age up as the expansions increase. So like some of the characters that we've met before in Shadowbringers, I would love for them to grow up and to see them later. When we eventually go back to the first, it would be really cool to see them all grown up and, you know, taking on monsters and stuff. That'd be really cool. Honey's raring to go. Just give it a word and we'll set our scheme in motion. Ah, there you are. How do we do this again? How do we put ourselves in the character? Now that all the performers are in place, it's time to steal the audiences. I mean, begin our broadcast. I'll do. Oh my God. Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honeybee Lovely, and I couldn't read that quick enough. Today we have a pair of very distinguished guests, the fabulously fierce Black Cat and the unstoppable upstart Meoni. And goodness, do they have a surprise for Meoni's next opponent, the valiant Howling Blade.
Huh? What's this? What's this about now?
Meoni wants to say something to you. No pressure, huh? Stage fright. Hey, Howling Blade, if Meoni beats you in the upcoming match, you have to retire.
You might have taken me back, I must say. The notion that I would lose is laughable. But even if I should, I have no intention of retiring.
The notion I'd lose to you is far more laughable, young man. I'm gonna wipe the floor with your face.
You're naive to think I'll play into your hands. That's weak for a champion, if you ask me. I'll bet he's really just afraid to lose.
Alright, he clearly has no confidence. That's his voice, because he's sneering.
You're a champion, so act like one. Accept the bloody challenge. I think that's on point, actually.
Yeah, go on, bloody do it, mate.
Yeah, stab him. What?
So, this was their plan. At this rate, my reputation will be in tatters. Fighting is everything to me. If you're demanding that I wager my purpose in life, it's only fair that you do the same. So tell me, what gives your life meaning?
Probably exploration, honestly. Yeah. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm waiting till May for the new Shades Triangle update. You looking forward to that?
I see. Having come from beyond the barrier, you know a world without boundaries and find joy in discovery. That's something I struggle to imagine. In any case, if that is what gives your life meaning, then that is what you must give up should you lose.
What?
If you agree, then we have a wager.
How are you going to enforce that? Put me in a prison?
Idiot.
Sure, I'll agree. Did you hear that, dear viewers? For the hotly anticipated clash, the two rivals are wagering their very purpose in life. This is not a match you can afford to miss.
Yeah, stab him.
Stop it, British fan. Oh my goodness. Well, we managed to pull it off, and it was in no small part thanks to the nearby customers.
Did we do well, Miss Honey?
Oh yes, you did extremely well. Thank you all so much for your help.
Hey, yeah, woo! Oh, great. Look at the way she smiled at us, mate.
So that's how it is. You really are something else. Well, the rest is up to you, Sugar. For everyone's sake and Brute's memory, see to it you send the Howling Blade into retirement. Okay. Right, all that's left is to win. Come, let's head to the green room. I like how they portray Honeybee Lovely. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's as you would want her to be portrayed. It's what everybody was thinking, and it's nice that they fulfilled their end of the bargain. To be honest, that convo is so random because I picked helping people. You're not allowed to help people anymore. How are they going to enforce that? Like, I don't know. I'd like to see an alternate universe where the Warrior of Light loses and has to give up exploring. Like, what? I'm going to lose my feet or something? What are they going to do? Make it so that my ether... Oh, no. They take away my ability to teleport. Oh, well, that would be the end of the game, wouldn't it?
Enter the Arcadion. Yana.
This is it, Meoni. The Cruiserweight title match. Let's seize victory and continue on our mission. Oh, boy. The Howling Blade is a worthy champion, but again and again you've cut through the competition. I'm confident you'll do the same this time.
Let's get ready to rumble!
That's what I've got in my head. Right, let's take a closer look at your opponent. Music. Don't know if I like this piece of music. I need to hear more of it. The Lone Wolf of the Arcadian
The Howling Blade. Ooh. Ooh. It's growing on me already. Before becoming a fighter, he was a hunter known for his unparalleled skill with the blade. Word ultimately reached the president, who recruited him to the Ascension Arcadia. Owing to his good, clean looks, he was immediately embraced as a babyface fighter, and he dazzles the crowds with his fantastical ring. What? And blade of pulsating light. With a soul of Fenrir, a legendary wolf, he was able to is able to unleash slashes that are as devastating as they are fast. You'll need to stay on your toes at all times. Now march into the wolf's den, Meoni, and show him that you're no mere prey. All right, here's how this is going to work. After we... Okay, right, straight in. Okay. We're not going to go straight into the battle. We're going to take a small break. You have a last opportunity until I come back from the break to guess. Okay? This is how this is going to work. So we're going to queue up in a minute. Also, if somebody wants to join the last spot, feel free. There you go. Password 7777, and it's listed for... that one. Okay, just so that if people do want to join, but you've got until I'm back, and then I'm going to export the list and make sure that there's no one who's going to enter last minute. So if you do want to be in with a chance of winning Embody's game pack, as well as this is the top prize, is the game pack plus a mouse pad, full-size desk pad. That's the first prize. The second prize is the Immerse game pack license plus this, which is currently sold out, but so that's another way of getting that. The VSM crystal pendant. And then the third prize will be the game pack, okay? So it's all in partnership with Immerse and Embody, personally Spatial Audio, who do fantastic 360-degree spatial audio. As you've heard so far in the stream, we've been using that non-stop. It truly is quite a game changer, and once you've listened to the music and the sound effects and the directional audio after a while, it's very hard to go back. So it's very cool, and you have an opportunity. So there will be a link that you can see. You need to have a Twitch username though, okay? So you can enter from a YouTube side if you follow that link, but you need to have a Twitch username. Other rules: you need to have whispers enabled, so direct messages on Twitch must be turned on, because Embody themselves, after we have done this stream today, will be contacting you in the next couple of days, right? It's a weekend, so give them, you know, probably Monday, Tuesday, right? They will contact that username on Twitch to sort out the address to ship to your things, okay? So make sure you have your Twitch direct messages on if you are going to enter, all right? Apart from that, I will be back in a moment. And when I'm back from my short break, where I have a quick bathroom and a quick drink, this is your last chance. And then we will cut off the list as soon as we enter, okay? So that way we can avoid people cheating, basically. All right? And the closest, if somebody doesn't guess directly exactly the number, the closest to the number is Price is Right rules, okay? They will be the winner, and then the second closest, and so on, okay? Understood? Right. Be right back. Give me 5 minutes. But this gives you time if you want to. Feel free. Stuff like Wingseed and Witch from Mercury. Yeah. All right. Be right back. How many times will I die? We are currently up to 11 deaths so far. How are we doing? We're still on a break? Okay. We'll wait for the ads to finish. Just tabbed. It was my tabbing noise, not your tabbing noise, if it was confusing. Let's bring up my sheet. All right, we all back from the break? Hopefully. Okay, welcome back from ads. Hey, Kat, thank you very much for gifting us up there to Nero. I appreciate that. All right, everyone, this is the cutoff point. Make sure that you have put in your number. And I will be cutting this off as soon as I copy and paste these into a completely different form so that we've got them. All right, they are saved. We'll just make that a little bit bigger so I can see. Just need to edit that a little bit because somebody's put in words and I don't want that to mess things up, but there we go. There we go. I like how somebody guessed, Tiverius guessed 777. Okay, the cutoff point has been reached. I see how we're going for the Price is Right. Yeah, interesting. All right, okay. Oh, that's brilliant. I like that. Tabbing noises again. Dual PC setup, so gotta tab between things, workloads. All right, chat. Combined chats. Who's gonna win? Let's find out. All right, let's go. We all good? We all back? We all happy? Let's do a ready check. Let's get this tier done. The M8 OST is a little bland for you? I guess we'll have to see. All right. Let's go. I have high expectations for this one. Best of luck to everybody, and I will try my best to not die. A KVM switch, yes, I do. I would have 2 keyboards, but I don't have enough room on this desk. So I've got a KVM switch. Yes. Ooh.
With his fearless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the Cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade!
We Gundam now. Very clearly a Gundam. Oh wow, with the laser sword too? Alright, here we go. Exciting.
Let's begin, shall we?
Oh, he just has a deep voice. Nice.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
No, probably not. Ooh, big AoE.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
Okay.
A stylish evasion, well done.
So it's going every direction but this one. Oh wow, look at that. Tonal? Yeah. That's cool. Heaven's Earth.
I do like toying with my prey.
Beckon Moonlight? Oh, he's got such a big fluffy tail. That one went out first, right? So... Oh, it's Ifrit. Nearly died.
Fend off a pack of wolves.
Pack of wolves. What? Oh. Okay.
Flying true. The earth is mine to command.
Oh, wow. Don't stop. Ow.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
More ants? Really? That's surprising, actually. Huh. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Wow.
Bear my fighting wings.
I didn't see a meter fell, but I guess there was. Nice mitigation.
Still
Good
you
job.
stand. How delightful.
This side. Ooh. Wow.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
The hell is this? Oh no.
Where did that come from?
Oh no.
He's put the Colossus to the sword.
Okay. So a little bit of Harshmal. That's cool.
Must have hurt. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Not yet. Oh. Add it to the list. We're not doing any of those today, Gronk or Gwen. Sorry, we'll refund your points. 12.
Pack of wolves!
Yeah, like a judgment cut. Interesting. Oh boy. Oh, ooh, invincibility. I'll take it. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Yep. Yep. 13. Oof.
Try this!
Okay. So there's two with the space, yeah. In the order they went off
The
as well.
challenger's down! Is this the end?
Crush it, and then spreads.
Such potent magics! But will they be enough to turn the tide?
Ooh, oh! It's all over. Wait, why am I alive? Oh, they limit break. Oh, great. A default death there. Nice. 14. Artificial wiping. Oh, well.
Let's begin,
Oh,
shall we?
man.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
That's rough.
Queen!
Yeah, if we got the perfect number, that would be great, but the chances of me dying are pretty high.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Then the conal, right?
A stylish evasion, well done.
This side. Oh, that side. Yeah, I don't know why we had a death on the previous one with the stack marker. Maybe I was not in the stack properly or something, I don't know.
I
Might have
do
been my
like
fault,
toying with my prey.
quite honestly. Most likely. Alright, it goes that way, so it has to be here. I'm on the wrong side.
Can you fend off a pack of wolves?
I'm in the wrong place again. Because there's another AoE, isn't there, from his blade. Whoops.
Fly true!
Right, so let's go off fast. Oh boy.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Okay, the ads. Oh, there is a meter. I didn't see that before. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. That might be a little bit too much damage, no?
Bear my biting wings.
No, we're good? Alright. It was almost 15, yes.
How delightful.
Barely singed my anime hairs. That's true. Not there.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Yeah.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
So this side first, I think.
He's put the Colossus to the sword.
Yeah. Just don't go too far forward, I guess. Or you get squished.
Must have hurt it, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Okay, those things are back. That's not good, actually. That's... actually, that's fine. That's fine.
You're mine.
Oops, I got bleeding. Uh-oh. I walked on the edge a little bit.
Pack of wolves.
I'm dead. There's 15. That was too slow.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
I did a boo-boo. I can't promise anything. All right, is there a big... We'll wait until back in Moonlight. Hold on.
Try this.
That was probably not a good time, actually.
The challenger rises again. Can we turn this around?
We're on the wrong side. Doo-doo-doo.
The challenger's down.
Sheesh. Oh, this is so furious. Oh my god. Me and Kat were like, yep, safe area, right? Not really. Holy, that was close, man. I'm all over the place. It's so good. This tier is going to be amazing. I can't wait for Savage. I need to brush up a few times on these, but, you know, learn the mechanics, but so much fun. I'll probably end up farming this hundreds of times, though, for whatever the reward is. It's usually what happens. Alright, there's a laser beam there. And I still got hit by it. Amazing. Oh boy. Here, because there's no slices. Here, I think. Here. GG, that was quite fun actually. Just gotta not die like a fool. That AoE hits so hard though. Great Divide, okay. Use some mitigations, I think. Bear Fangs? Oh. Oh, it's this. And then over here, right? Ooh, no. I might be bleeding again. Sorry, healers. Oh, God. 16. Sorry. I did that to myself, really. Damn. This is fun, though. Oh, boy. Yeah, have a buff. Do some damage. What? Oh, I rezzed into an AoE. Shit. Well.
Try this.
I didn't even see that. Oh. That's BS, scissors. Oh, well. Oh. 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 Just kill it. Oh no.
That was too much for the challenger.
Adult. I've got no more shields. Oh god. Panic. Use a pot. That'll make all the difference for no reason. And he's dead. Holy. Oh, I did use an action after rezzing. That's true. GG. What a fun fight. You're so close. You guessed 19. We'll have a look in a minute. Two over your guesses. Uh-oh.
Victory goes to the challenger.
Overall, I think that's such a good tier of fights. I can't wait to see what they're like on Savage. I'm looking forward to this tier now. I wasn't sure, but I'm super excited to get stuck into that. Absolutely. Heck yeah, I'm looking forward to next week even more. Can the Savage Arena be seen on the map like M4?
It's all over. Until next time.
No. Only see the arena we've got. If that's any different. Sunglasses! Bro, I need those. No, I'm not getting them. Why do I always roll low on something I actually need? Oh well. I got an earring though. It's fine. On M4 you can see the platform. That's true. I think they messed up though on that, didn't they? To be fair. Once again, the stories for Raid and Alliance raids carry this expansion. Oh, in your opinion, yeah. You're more invested in these than the MSQ? I would have to agree. Who won? Congratulations, whoever won. Of course it would be Fran. Of course it would be. Amazing. I'm not videoing your character, not at all. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Raid Group. I appreciate that. I presume there's going to be a lengthy cutscene here. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for putting up with my, well, complete blindness on that. Somebody watering his body. I don't think he's going to grow back. I could be wrong. I mean, it only took one wipe of the party, right? So there's that. That poor guy. That poor kitty. That's what he gets for running his mouth in the Arcadion. Let's go. Thanks for having me. Thank you. Oh, we got head pats for the invisible model. All right. Let's do the look at this thing then. Give me a sec. I need to tab again. Sorry about the tab noises. I need to set this up. And before we finish off the story, I think it's right that we do this so that we don't waste people's times. Not everybody will be around. So, what was the final number, chat? What did we go for? Was it 17? All right, let me make a filter. Create a filter. Sort by number 17. Ooh. We do not have a single person that guessed correctly. But okay, this is going to be interesting. Right, I'm going to share my screen with you because you need to see this to obviously prove that it's legit. All right, hold on. Where is it? Media share. Here we go. I wonder if we can guess who it is. So I've sorted by number. These are all the entries that were put in prior to the actual thing. There's no 17s. There's a few 15s though. But the closest immediately is Cat81, my moderator. Holy crap. So, wow. Cat, you have officially won, if you want to, a mouse pad, like a desk pad from Final Fantasy XIV, courtesy of Embody, and an Embody sound pack as the top prize. That's you. Congratulations, rigged. I knew we were going to see this. Which also means, we do have to spin the wheel though, because the closest, I guess would be the 15s, wouldn't it? Because it was 17, wasn't it? Yeah. Just to correct my brain, it was 17, correct? All right, so we'd have to roll those because the 19, well, I suppose it'd be all of these, wouldn't it? So it'd be all the 19s and all the 15s, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be all of these. I'm not excluding you. All right, so we're going to do all of these. All right, okay. Now I have to tab again because we have to put this into the thing, and I need to tab for that. Right, give me a second then. So, from Brazilla, Lazul, not explicable, all the first three names to copy into it. Doing this 100% as fair as we can. So we're going to put it into a random thing, and I'll show you in a sec. I'm just copy pasting, means I'm tabbing. So all the 15s as well, which goes up to Miss Ella, Smartfire, Onyx Luna, Hyun-chan, and Piglet, I believe. And then we post those in there like that. And then if I tab back to this, all right, those are all the names. It was 17, yeah. So those are all of the names that got closest second. All right. Are you ready? Second winner. You are kidding me. How is that possible? Fran, can I just buy you the necklace myself so that we can draw a new winner? Like the keyring. Can I just buy you the keyring, please? Fran, can I buy you the keyring? Can I buy you the bloody keyring so that we can draw a new winner? It's sold out, you said. I'll get it off of other places. Since you live with me. Okay? I actually have one up here you can have. Alright, we're going to redraw it. I tell you what. What? Go on then. Buy me a Chinese one day? Sure. You can have a Chinese today if you like. You can have a succulent Chinese meal today if you agree to have it removed. And I'll get you the Yazem pendant in the future if you want it. Yeah? Deal. Right. Fran is excluded. Naughty Fran. Right. Ready? Miss Ella. Yeah, I did kick you out. I kicked you out of the list. Miss Ella, you got the Azam pendant and the game pack. Congratulations. Congratulations. So obviously, make sure your whispers are open, and over the next few days, remember it's a weekend, so obviously we're going to have to wait a couple of days because I'm not sure if they work at the weekends. But Embody will actually contact you because they need to know shipping address and stuff, okay? So if you're watching right now, they will contact you, okay? I will put forward your Twitch name, okay? So that means we have one more spin, no? How do you want to do this? Do you want to spin the same names, or do you want me to go down for the next guess? I think it should be the next spin, shouldn't it, really? What's the names are here? All right, here we go. And this person, the last person, the third person, will win the game, the Incense, Embody Incense game pack. And that person is Onyx Luna. There we go. Sorted. Congratulations. Again, keep your DMs open if you want. If you didn't win, we'll try to do more things like this in the future. That would be really cool. I think we should do more things like this in the future. So there we go. Congratulations to Kat. Congratulations to Onyx Luna. And obviously, Miss... I forget the name of, but I'll list it on there anyway. I'll make sure it's all sorted. Anyway, there we go. Awesome. Miss Ella. There we go. Miss Ella. In fact, what I'll do is I'll make sure I tab and put those onto the sheet. Let's see, Miss Ella. That one. Mark that one in yellow for second place. And then we also have Onyx Luna with the third prize. First. All right, cool. I'll show you that as well, just so that you can see it. And then that's what I'll send off in my email. Okay. But there we go. Congratulations to everybody, though, and it was nice to see so many people enter. I would have expected to see more names, but we had 65 entries, which is pretty cool. And we'll probably reuse this format in the future, quite honestly, because it works quite nicely. It's fair. It's there. People just, submit things, and then it's out of my hands then, But yeah, congratulations. Right, let's get back to the storyline and play the video game. Tabbing noises. Very cool. I'll make sure I send that email off as soon as the stream's ended, okay? But don't expect them to be immediately sending you a message, because it is the weekend, okay? Thanks for doing this. Well, thank you to Embody. Like I say, Embody sponsored this. They wanted to reach out to creators. There's been a few streamers, so you might see this again from other streamers. And it was up to us how we did it. They had, like, how many times you've fallen in a specific fight and things. But the concept to actually set that up was completely in our hands. I spent the better part of 4 hours, 5 hours trying to find the best way of doing this. And it ends up a simple form where they could submit something, and then we could set the filter, put in what the actual death was, and then put it in like a random spinny thing. I mean, you can't say better than that, can you, really? But yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I would definitely recommend checking this out. I'm using it right now in the game, and it is increasing my my own quality of life in the game. The sound is interesting. One thing you might notice is it might sound exactly the same to you. Like, you might be going, oh, well, it just sounds the same as the game always does. And that's because it's not designed for your ears. So when you actually set this thing up, they have an app that you scan with a QR code, like a web app. And then it takes a recording of you. You look straight at the camera, and then you pivot your head right, and then back again, and then left, and it maps your head. It's really strange, but it's the distance between your focal point and your ears, and the shape of your ears that determines the profile. It's really crazy stuff. But I wish Immerse, honestly, the best on their tasks. They've done this for a few games now, and it's nice to see something like this built in, and Soken is 100% involved in this. They spent like 3 months getting it to where it is, and then multiple years of talking back and forth. So yeah, really cool stuff. So I think that might be the mouse pad you probably would have won. I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll tell you, but yeah, about 40 bucks worth of stuff, and then the actual gamepad. There is a 30-day trial on the Immerse pack, by the way, if you wanted to try it out. You totally could and see what it's like without spending a single penny. That's what I would recommend. Anyway, on with the show, and let's get this cracking. But congratulations to all the people who entered and won. Meoni knows the Square Enix black market. What do you mean? The black market. New challenge. Go to Balmung and see how many lewd tells you get in 30 minutes. My character? Probably none. It's very generic. We did it. We're the champions. You did it. You really did it. You're amazing. You know that? Yes, I do.
You simply were too strong for me. I gave my word, and I intend to keep it. I will retire from fighting.
You gonna get nuggies? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. That's why I decided to do the draw before doing the story, so that people could leave if they needed to. But thank you so much for popping by for the stream. I appreciate it.
I gave my word, and I intend to keep it. I will retire from fighting.
Character looks comfy. She is. She's comfy. By the way, his voice is the same voice as the Sheriff Cat guy. That's true.
With this, I've escaped imminent death, but I've also lost my purpose in life. Tell me what? Tell me. What am I to do with myself now? I truly do not know.
If they're ever in the same scene together, we're screwed. Let's avenge the brute bomber together. As pals. As a tag team. Oh, that's something they should do. A tag team championship tier? That'd be fun.
The president has sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment, and as good as killed my friend. I ought to despise him, I know. But as I said before, we owe everything to him. That's why we continued to fight willingly, even if it meant dying from our illness.
Nigel Betts. Oh, cool. You fool. You can't tell me that the brute bomber went willingly to his death. There are people who care for you, even if you don't seem to care for yourself. All this time, Utrope's been fighting alone to try and save you.
What? She vanished without a word soon after we developed symptoms of psychonecrosis. Words. I searched and I searched, but I couldn't find no trace of her. I was more shocked than anyone when she suddenly showed up and challenged Meoni. Seeing how strong she still was, I assumed that her symptoms had abated, and she decided to resume fighting.
Let's make it crystal clear. You've been using your debt to the president as an excuse not to face the bitter truth. And in doing so,
You've lost sight in those dearest to you. It was in order to save you that Utrope went after Meoni for her soul. So, she thought it was the only way she could be with you. Who could see no life outside the Arcadion?
I have no words.
Take it easy, Dreamy.
You're right about everything. The choices I've made have been out of fear that I would no longer be the Howling Blade. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. Forgive me, Hector. I should have tried to save you like they did.
Hector? As in the guide guy?
Thank you for bringing me to my senses. The President has done enough harm. I will help you to stop him.
It's heartening to count the Howling Blade himself as our ally.
The Howling Blade is no more. From now on, it's simply Retsar.
Let's continue talking at my gym. Utrope and Nauni are there, and they'd be happy to see you.
Understood. There's one matter I need to tend to, so I'll meet you there shortly.
Where's my title? Where's my weight belt thingy? You just call it psychosis? There's a slight difference, but yeah, close enough, right? Close enough. Oh dear. Let's wrap this up. What a fun tier, though. I really enjoyed that. Overall impressions, I think it's about equal in its design to the first part. I don't think it's greater or weaker. I think it's equal. I didn't feel like any of the fights were worse or better. I thought they were kind of equal, and that's a good thing. That's not me being a poo-poo artist. That's me saying it's actually quite good. But for me, it never kind of went above that. Like it was equal footing. I think it's been consistent so forth, this raid tier, and consistently good, if you want my opinion. Oh, the kitties! We'll name one of them Bomber. That seems fitting.
Pets are forbidden where I live, so I was hoping that you could look after these little ones.
We really are adopting cats. Are you kidding me? We'd be glad to. Nauni has been wanting to adopt a cat for a while now. She must be upstairs with Utrope. I'll go see how they are.
May I come too?
Of course. You and Utrope have a lot of catching up to do, I expect.
More cats. We need more cats.
Oh, we're cat sitters. We have a situation. Nauni and Utrope are gone. Nauni wouldn't take Utrope outside in her current state, and her terminal was left on the bed. Something's happened to them. Oh.
Ah, Meoni, the unenhanced warrior. For your contributions to the excitement provided by Ascension Arcadia, you have my utmost esteem.
That voice. It's the president.
However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script. And so, as a safeguard against further deviations, I have taken Utrope and Nauni into my care. After some coaxing, Metem divulged to me that you wish to cure psycho-necrosis. And it just so happens I know where you can find the stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it is called.
What do you want from us?
Two simple things. Meoni must continue fighting at the Arcadian, and you must never again meddle with my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise. If you become Grand Champion, Meoni, our soul repository will be at your disposal, and I will even disclose the location of the drop of life. That is all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, the heavyweight division. How do I feel about Brute Bomber punching the Lala? Abuse. That's how I feel about it.
So the president was a step ahead of us. One wrong move and Utrope and Nauni will come to harm.
Yeah. Seems we have no choice but to place our hopes in Meoni. Oh boy. That's a lot of pressure, guys. You saw how many times I died, right? I mean, that's a lot. 17, you know? Sorry to make you bear such a heavy burden. As your second, I'll do my best to bear it with you.
As will I. I won't turn a blind eye to the president's depraved actions any longer. Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me.
Kitties! Yeah, you harm those cats, you'll have the entirety of the player base rising. Oh, he has. Oh, he's playing with his cats.
To think the president would stoop so low to abduct Utrope, convalescing as she is, and Nauni, a helpless child. We must do all in our power to get them back. And when we have, we must stop them once and for all. Deep down, I know that that's also what Hector would have wanted.
Pretty sure he just wants to make guides, no? Yeah, no, I need to end the Nightbot stuff, but we'll do that as the stream ends, okay? I can't do it right now. Sorry. I'll be fine. As long as we do what the president says, no harm should come to my sisters. Now, ahead of your campaign to become Grand Champion, I want you to prepare as best you can, in your own way. Whether you train to hone your skills or rest to recover your strength, see to it you're ready for your next fight. I'm truly sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please come and find me when it's time for heavyweight matches to begin. Alright, let's get some spell speed on this. And there we go. And that was the raid series. Done. Come to see how I'm faring? That's very kind of you. Truth is, I'm worried sick about Nauni and Utrope, but I know only too well that now is not the time to act rashly. Instead, Retsara and I have put our heads together to see if there's anything we can do without drawing the president's attention. So please, don't worry about me. You should focus on preparing for the heavyweight tier. Your opponents will be fiercer than any before, and you'll need to be in tip-top shape to best them. Cool. Well, there we go. What did we think about this? What does chat think about the raid tier? Are you excited for Savage? Are you doing Savage this tier?
Are people changing their opinions based on it? I think it's pretty peak, honestly. I think this raid series, like as a whole, so far has been some of the most satisfying raid content that we've ever had in the game. I still favor the first tier over this one, though. It's going to take a lot for me to not get past, you know, loving Honeybee Lovely and loving M4S. M4S was great. I think the entirety of this raid series has a potential to be the best they've ever done, depending on what the third series is going to be like. But yeah, I'll be sure to be streaming our progress on the Twitch side of things the next week. So April the 1st is the Savage release, and I think we'll be raiding on the Wednesday and Thursday. I think, maybe we'll see. I don't know the schedule at the moment. I'm not in charge of the raid group. But yeah, more videos on the way from other stuff and things we find and collectibles and you name it. And hopefully people have been enjoying the 7.2 coverage I've done. And we're going to try to cover everything I physically can. So yeah, I think the raid series is a nice cherry on the top. I do think, though, probably a bit of a hot take. Probably not really a hot take, realistically. I think the raid series has a better storyline than the MSQ of Dawn Trail so far. So, did I already do the Corn Servant quest? Not yet, no. So sad about Brute Bomber. Yeah. He had it coming to him, kinda, though, right? Yeah, you loved it, No Savage? You're a filthy casual? That's fine. You can live vicariously through our pain on streams. 7.2 is a huge improvement. Yeah, it is a massively good step in the right direction. I will agree on that. But 7.3, typically the 0.3 patches in the MSQ are usually the turning point. Look at 5.3, etc. You know, some of the best moments ever in this game happened in 0.3 patches. So super looking forward to it. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today. That's going to wrap up for today's stream. I know it was shorter than probably some of the usual streams. We'll be back doing some long streams over the next week. Obviously, we've got big raid nights and other bits. I've got PvP to grind as well. But I must go get myself some food. Congratulations once again to our winners. Again, keep your DMs open on Twitch. I will be forwarding that as soon as the stream ends in my email to Embody. And once again, thanks to Embody for giving us some cool stuff to give away. That was really nice of them. But yeah, thank you so much. Have a fantastic time zone, evening, day, morning, whatever it is. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.